Assalamualaikum Warahmatullahi Wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nurul Hidayati. I'm from English Education Department 2021, and this video I will answer 5 questions about psycholinguistics. The question number 1 is, in your opinion, is there any relationship between human mind and language? Explain your answer about the representation of their relationship, if any. And my answer is language and human minds have an inseparable relationship. Both influence each other because the results the think of the think process are then expressed through language, either orally or in write. And the question number 2 is, psycholinguistics can be defined as the study of mental representations and a process involved in language use. In your opinion, what do mental representation and mental process mean? And my answer is, in my opinion, mental representation is a way to explain and describe the nature of idea and and concept, which allow us to imagine things that have never been experienced before, as well as things that do not exist. And about mental process, in my opinion, mental process refer to activity that occurs in the mind, that occurs every day, such as thinking, remembering, or reasoning, that is related to memory, emotion, uh, perception, imaginations, or other aspect of the mind. And question number 3 is, what do you know of psycholinguistic from online and expert views? And my opinion, psycholinguistic is a science that was born from a combination of psychology and linguistics, or it could also be called a science that studies language and mind. In psycholinguistics, we can study various aspects of language acquisition, understanding, and production. Some of the main areas of study include, uh, meanwhile, language acquisition investigate how children acquire language comprehension examines how understand language, and the last, language production, explores how people produce language. And the four questions is, what are the advantages of learning psycholinguistics according to the perspective of language teaching and learning? And my answer is psycholinguistic learning has several advantages for language teaching and learning, such as uh, helping us understand how language is acquired, processed, and used in educational context, and helping us understand how language can be used to facilitate uh, learning and create activities a learning environment. Uh, the advantages enable educators to develop teaching method and technique that better suit students needs, and encourage effective more effective learning experience. And the last questions is, a psycholinguistic use observation and experiment approach to investigate psycholinguistic. What do you know of the two approaches? And um, my opinion is observational approach involve and analyzing language use in natural situations, and researchers may observe language learners in the classroom or analyzing language samples from bilingual speakers. This approach provides a uh, valuable insight into how language is used in real world, uh, in reality context, and can help identify patterns and challenges in language learning. And about experimental approach is controlled controlled investigation that allow researchers to manipulate a variable and measure their effects on language processing and acquisitions. Uh, I think I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.